All right, that should help. Sorry, Weather Under. The stream was glitching for Twitch. Less stream was all glitchy.
He'll be off work in about an hour.
What? You're off work? Okay. Okay. All right, it shouldn't be glitchy anymore.
I am working RNIMOTW back and it'll be on.
So you're gonna come hang out? Is what you're saying? Hopefully Magical Salt comes back to let me know if it works for him. All right, let's do it. I haven't played in a couple days. First game, let's go right to 11-7. It should work. It should work. Should work, no problem. No problem, no questions asked.
To battle.
Ready up. Driver ready. Gunner ready. Load up ready.
Gone already. Load up, ready. How long, Lukey, till you get on? They just said 8 at the castle.
Sabo loaded.
They just said 8.
Magical Salt said, "It finally loaded."
Yeah, no, it wasn't you. Like, so I have this weird. I have this weird thing that if I don't multi-stream to YouTube, it crashes my it crashes my Twitch stream. I don't know how to fix it. Literally, if I turn off the multi-stream to YouTube, it does that what you just experienced, where it just doesn't load. I spent forever trying to fix it. Yo, what's this guy aiming at? Is there a real guy over there? He's dead though. Alright, that Fuji's gone. Let's go back up there. If that Fuji's gone, let's go back up there. somebody up here. I'm afraid to find them. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go in here. And well, maybe he won't be able to aim up. I mean down. You've been found, bro. You've been found. All right.
Forward! Roger, advancing. Target destroyed!
You know, let's just get down from here. I don't like it. Flat out, just get down.
We've been hit!
Cool. How did he see, dude? God. All right. What is bro shooting at? Mooba! Thank you for liking the life. Mooba! What the follow? Thank you. Evan, I see you too, bro. Dude, there's so many there, dude. I don't know why it unlocked. Why would it do that? Why would it unlock?
Hello.
The best War Thunder player ever. Hello.
Can I get an invite?
the best War Thunder player ever. Wants an invite? Yeah. Possible. Probably. Should be able to make that happen for you.
Can we do some 9.7?
Oh, there's another one? I took that guy's barrel. Oh, there, yeah, there's another one. Okay. Bro, you asked for an invite and then try to change the BR? What the? What's up, Op City? Where are these guys?
Roger, advancing.
Rakita. Where did he pop smoke at? That doesn't make sense. How did Homegirl know? Homegirl knew exactly where I was. Look at this homegirl over here. Oh.
Up.
Dude.
Dog.
Dang. Alright, we got him out of there.
We've been hit.
Good thing we had that guy be like, oh, don't want to leave the path there. Bro, you left. You didn't help us. Wow, and now you're in a Now we're in two labs. We're in two labs just trying to make lab life work, bro.
Target destroyed.
Wisebot said. 14 viewers, alarm clock 24 minutes and 5 seconds.
Ah. Nuki nuke. Wait, are you wanting to play 11-7 or are you trying to play 9-7? This is where I'm at. I want you to get all in your feels.
I can do whatever, but I have up to 9.7.
Oh my gosh. What are we doing with the world nowadays? What are we even doing with the world nowadays? Okay, I could play the French. I can play the French. Or do I play Sweden?
We can do 11 if I want.
We could do Sweden. I haven't played Sweden in a while.
Asterisk you want.
Let's see. We could just add this boy. We'll add this boy. That's 2 9.7s. I do have a 9.3 T72 that I probably should use. Probably should go there. Probable. I mean, and now we're gaming, I guess. Now we're gaming. At 9.7. Cool. Cool. We're gaming. All right. Playing
Can we maybe do some
9-7.
Jet 1v1 later?
What the? You and your ideas after you've been gone. You've been antisocial to the stream, to the lives, to anything. You went from like one of the consistent guys I had to just gone. You did that.
Dude, I had 20 tests in a week.
20 tests in one. That's 1 week though. You've been gone for like a month.
I have school.
I'm just pulling like it's glad to have you back. I'm glad to have you back.
Lately, very difficult.
Well, good thing you're really smart. Is that an object 279? I think so. There's an object 279. Come to eat my butt, man. Can you have something that can kill this object? Damn. My friend's now gone.
Something with 155 millimeters of germanium.
You better hurry. Yep, he beat you here. He's on site. He's on site, dude. And he's really scary. Where does that smoke come from? Right there. Just careful. The 279 is looking at me. I think I did a little bit of damage to him. I think I did a little damage to his barrel. What's up? How far do we grab? I'm on Mark 3 right now. Oh my god, he's coming. He's coming. He's coming. He's coming, dude. He's peeking. Hold on, he's peeking. You need to go on his backside. Oh my god.
Coming with Hunter.
I slowed him down? He's coming after me. He's coming after me.
I am going to deliver him some bombs.
Nice, I did something. Oh my god, there's another one! On site.
Oh, yeah, no beard.
Hello, Beard. Me llamo. Jim. What's up, Sergey?
Yeah.
Emily Barlaston. What's up? What? Hello? Oh, shoot. I forgot I changed my settings. hold on. Dang it. Forgot I changed my settings, boys. There we go. Now you should be able to hear me.
There he is.
Yeah. Sorry. Forgot I was in a different Discord and I had to change my push to talk settings.
So, how's the concert?
Concert was good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got all these press stuff, what's in the press man?
My dad's reaction to once Post Malone started doing some like his older material. Oh god. So great, dude. So great.
He was not prepared for that.
Yeah, no. Well, he was, but it's just
Too bad.
yeah. When you go from like Jelly Roll for about an hour, hour and a half to him. So fantastic.
How many students did you see?
0.
Really? It's kind of impressive, actually.
Yeah, 0.
Because you know there was a shit ton there.
0. But I'll tell you,
That's
man, so Hard Rock was amazing. Melanie and I were up like a lot of money just bouncing around from slot machines. She would say this one's speaking to her. We would put money in and we would win and we would get up.
I fucking love. I love that. That's what you have to do. You had that. That's where I struggle at a casino is walking away.
Yeah, in our first, like if we won $5 or if we won $20, like we were, as soon as we were up, we got up. So these people were trying to like
That's
following
how
us
you do
everywhere.
it. That's funny. That's how you do it. That's my problem is I can't do that. I need
So
a seatbelt.
playing,
Okay, man,
so
time to
playing
go.
different penny slots, we were up like I don't know, $140.
That's what you have to do. That's amazing. I
Then
love
we
that.
sat down at the very end of the night. I was like, "Listen, babe, we got our money's worth." So at the like we tried to win a jackpot.
Sure.
So we just put all like we split up our 140, 770, and we just played it until we were out of money. But it was so much fun. We sat there drinking for like at least 45 minutes.
That's awesome. I love that. Did you play any table games?
Yeah, we played a few table games. Of course, she won like 5 in a row on roulette.
Oh, roulette. Oh shit. Okay.
She would play 2, and then she likes the electronic roulette
Okay.
because there's no pressure.
Yeah. There's no pressure anytime on roulette. It's
Yeah, but she doesn't like all the money exchanging and all that.
it's tested out.
You know, because it was a Saturday.
Oh, I know. It was busy. I know. I bet.
We went down. We started out with in the pool area, which was amazing.
That's one thing I've never done. I've actually never been to the pool.
Oh, it was freaking great.
How was the room?
Room was great.
Was it? I don't need to like say you waste your money, but was it like? Is it worth spending a little bit extra to be in the Qatar hotel room? Is it that big of a difference than like staying in the other hotels rooms? we have, or is it...
It's just so convenient because you're literally one hotel from everything. One elevator from everything. Like you're not. It's like a lot of walk.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But is like the room overly? Like, is it room nicer? I don't think so.
Okay. That's fair. It's still cool to say you stayed at the hotel. So.
Yeah,
And it's
and
obviously
then
it was definitely the right move. I got to do that.
Yeah. And then the next day we got a late checkout. We got up, got some breakfast, and then we went to the Gulfstream. We were there for the first race at 1.
When you sent me a picture, I was like, "Hi, shit. There's no way your dad was involved in
He was like a little puppy.
What? That's like I think of all the things I missed. I think that was the one thing I was like, man, I wish I was saying that.
The number one hot and dumb question of the entire weekend was we went there again. We got there probably like 30 minutes before the first race went off.
Sure.
And so we got down to the paddock area where they walk the horses out to the riders and everything.
Yeah.
And it's like a miniature oval.
What's up? You win big.
Melanie asked if that was the track that they're
No.
gonna race on. Like straight face.
And you said yes.
Of course, yeah.
That big oval back there. We're going.
Oh
quick and
no,
fast
not a
right
thriller.
here.
Matt the Rat. So yeah, it was I thought it was better, way better than I thought it was gonna be, because the betting is all like can be electronic, and they still print you the ticket slips and everything.
No, that's cool. Are you streaming, by the way?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I was gonna talk about something. That's what that was the one that goes. I wish I was able to see you guys at the time that was there. That's probably his favorite part of the week.
Uh-oh.
So I've seen Jelly Roll once, but it wasn't like a full concert. It was when we went to Nashville with the Grand Ole Opry. He was like the headliner for the Grand Ole Opry.
Gotcha, yeah.
So I've seen him.
I didn't know that
He
this was
great,
like
but-
it was his first time in South Florida, and pretty much his whole band are Miami products.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good time. So I can only imagine what the stadium tour is. Like, that better is sick.
What's up, Blood Whisperer?
I really like him. I think he's an interesting guy.
His hour and a half was probably the best. Was like performing wise, he was better than Post Malone.
His
He was super authentic.
well, that's what I was gonna say. That's his thing. He said that at the Grand Ole Opry. He's like he makes his thing because like it's Grand Ole Opry, you have very limited amount of time. You literally, if you're the headliner, you get to see. Like that's your. Everyone else gets to, you get to, and you get like a little bit of time to kind of talk, but it's very quick, right? So, the thing he said was he's like, I believe in making real music for real people with real problems.
Yeah, he was.
And I was like, yeah,
He
that
was
makes
way
sense.
better. Now, Post Malone, he probably spent at least 100,000 to maybe $250,000 just on fire and fireworks.
Pyrotechnics are on point.
Oh, like so much fire that like we felt it. Like it got hot. It was like, oh my god.
I love that.
Worst part,
Yeah.
it was a summer concert in Miami.
Oh, listen, that was we talked about that. I think at the golf trip of like, man, that's got to no, we talked about we went to see the basketball game. So it was sort of like, man, that had to be hot because
We
Middle of the
were like
In
we
Miami.
sweat every toxin from the previous 2 days
In-
out.
with what 80,000 people in that stadium.
I had to be close to. There was no. It was for as many tickets that were unpurchased, like the morning of. It was sold out.
But it had to be hot as shit.
We realized that our tickets. We didn't know this beforehand, but like, our tickets had the ability to go to a. Like its own area for
Private
drinks
bar?
and food.
What?
Yeah, it's just like the.
Like all you can eat drinks. and food?
Yeah, it's just like club level, but it was like on the floor level, like. Because our tickets like were if you were on the wall, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Right to stage, right.
Yeah. That's cool.
But it was good. I mean, definitely sucked getting 2 hours of sleep and then getting right back in the car.
Did you guys stay down there on Saturday night or Sunday night, or did you guys come home after?
No, we had to come right home.
Why'd you have to get a car?
Because we just got in my parents' car and we drove back to West Palm. Because we had to leave at 4:30 that morning, Monday morning.
I'm so confused. What do you mean
Wait,
by
'cause-
2 hours of-
Because Dally had orientation.
Oh, that already happened?
Yeah, Dally had orientation on Monday. He had to be there at 8:15, 8:20.
That's why you didn't get on until just now.
Yeah, I've been fried.
I didn't know that. I thought his orientation was late. Oh no, he moves in later this month.
Yeah, it was in later than that. Yeah.
Ah, that makes so much more sense. I do remember you saying that. Okay. We had to drive from after the concert to across the state.
Yeah, so we got home. Like a row, we got home there about 1:30, 1:45. Then had to wake up at 4 to get on the road by 4:30. I made that 3-hour drive.
And you drove back the same day?
Yep, had to sit through that orientation. The orientation ended at about 5 p.m.
It could have been an email.
Could have been an email. It was the worst orientation I've ever experienced.
It's always that way. Those things are always
And then drove all the way home.
What a day. Okay.
The only highlight of coming home is like the last hour I got to watch the Panthers game. Like as we were pulling in, the first period was ending. And Melanie wouldn't let me send my text message. So I was trying to send text to you of how I was like just trying to be like a smart ass, being like, I love Carter Verhaeghe. She wouldn't send it. She's like, this is dumb. What you're saying is dumb. I was like, no, he'll understand. But she would do it. But she had to wake up this morning and go to work.
A lot of people missed you on the golf trip.
Yeah, it's good to be missed. I do bring an element of fun.
Oh, for sure. It was definitely. Like, no one else talked about it, but I knew in my head. There's definitely an element that is only you can bring. I should have got that shot stick from you.
I have it right there in the bag. Because like I told Melanie and everything, like if somebody were to have backed out and they needed an extra person, I was just gonna go.
I think you could have made it happen. You definitely would have been way more tired from Monday.
Yeah.
But so definitely it's definitely more calm this time. It's more friends. Some interesting characters, man.
I can't believe Rye Guy shot an 84.
And it was legit. And he saw when you texted me that, and he was like, "Fuck that guy! You don't believe in it." Oh. Yeah, it was, and that's why I texted you kind of the way it did. I was trying to calm his ego, but I was like, "Oh yeah, for sure." No, he played lights out. Like I've missed for 2 or 3 days in a row. And like, it was a shamble, so like, you know, best ball off the drive, and then.
Well, that's what I didn't understand. Like when he kept on shooting like a legit 84, I was like, but it wasn't all his shots.
No, but to be fair, out of he kept saying 16 out of the 18 holes to use his drive, and so I was gonna find him. I just so it was only like 14 drives. He's like, what? He's like, there's like 3 or 4 par 3s. So I was like, well, blah, blah, blah. So, legitimately though, out of the, let's say, what is there, 14 times he used the driver? Doing par 4s or 5s? Out of those 14 times, legitimately they used his drive like 12 times. So, it was a lot of him. And then, you know, the rest of the time he played the ball. It's like, I told him, trying to come see. I think if they played a legit round, they used his drive, you know, he'll use his drive all to play the real round. He probably would have shot like an 86.
I kind of had a feeling people were like, I had a feeling like I texted you and like I was in your truck or whatever, so like I didn't push it. Plus, I was that perfect amount of loser friend drunk.
Yeah, that's why I hurt my shoulder. But he, like, if it was a legit round, he probably would have scored, like, legit, which is still, for him, lights out. Lights out. Because his putting was on point.
Sounds like a good trip.
Shots were really good. Like, yeah, if it was a real round, probably shot it. And then the next day,
Behind the container.
he probably shot, I think at a little tough course, probably shot in the mid-90s.
Back.
Even when we did the 9 holes in the afternoon of that first day, he stole. He won closest to 10.
Oh wow.
Like he was on point.
Well, I mean that's good then.
Yeah. Like it wasn't a vanilla gorilla round either, where it's like, we won't count this stroke. Like that didn't happen either. Like I was kind of on it because I was in the same group as him. Sorry, I was keeping him honest. It was good. Never seen him play that good.
Now I need to play him.
Like he'll say he straightened out his drive, right? You listen to him, and he figured it out. He straightened it out. He hasn't straightened it out, but he has learned to play the slice.
Wanna
So his ball
1v1?
was landing in the middle of the fairway. It took a
Jets.
sharp left turn to get there, but he was landing it in the fairway. It was impressive.
Do the two, I don't remember their names, the two top players, did they come back?
Not so. One did
The normal one who's been there every year.
Yeah, he did. The other guy, I think, had something else to do this weekend, which is why they were trying to push him in April. But he played really well. There's another dude, new guy he's really good. Probably he shot like an 81.
No.
Probably should have shot a 79.
That's
He
crazy.
was really good. Yeah, he was really good.
No, I don't want to do 1v1s.
And he shot an 81 on the day that we did straight, like stroke play, like playing on ball, stroke play, normal round. Shot an 81.
Wow.
Yeah, he was really good.
That's crazy.
I shot like a 90. the day we
This
did
looks more
Shamble,
Lime
like a
War
112
Thunder.
The other day. I played my normal golf. A little bit better, but my putting was so bad. Because the last couple rounds we played together, we played on some pretty fast greens.
Mm-hmm.
These greens were furry, slow as shit. So like I wasn't hitting the ball hard enough because I was so used to faster greens. And then
Yeah, the last couple rounds we played some quick ones. Like they were rolling like 11 and a half, 12s.
This is probably rolling at like a 7. So it was messing with me, and then I did my normal thing. I was like, I'm gonna hit it harder. I'm gonna get past it. It's like, alright, don't hit it as hard. So then I couldn't figure it out. And then my biggest, the thing I was most fun about my golf game was how I love like an 80-yard shot by 50-degree wedge.
Mm-hmm.
It's like my favorite shot. I'm pretty good at it. I couldn't stop chucking.
Hey, thanks, Mark. That's how I feel like if I get like 100 and I screw it up.
But of course, all my practice swings were perfect. Then I go do my real swing. Like, but I was, and I told Matt, I was like, listen, I know my group's not going to win. I'm not going to get competitive. I'm just going to have fun. I had a great time. Shot normal roundabouts. Got frustrated a couple of times. It was just normal round. I had a good time.
Didn't mean to startle you.
Yes, you did. Oh yeah?
I made a couple bets that became on the thing during during the basketball game because I got tired of like the $1 next person scores. Like I really enjoy the creative ones. Just the logic of it. So during the basketball game early on, I was like, all right, $1 next person to score is wearing a headband.
That's a good one.
That was a good one. And then that became like a normal one that night. But now it's like a thing. It's not as funny. I try to do another one. Like that. Hockey game. I mean, when I was that, it's like, alright, $1. The next team to break a stick is at the so there's been a lot of broken sticks this series. And of course, there was a broken stick for like almost the entire first period. I looked at the guy that I was like, listen, if this goes past the first period, let's call it a wash, because I'm going to forget what this dollar is in my hand. Then sure enough, like 2 minutes later, a stick broke and I had to no.
Playing?
It's pretty great.
It's always been done. Won't go as long as they get invited back. Good time.
Wait for me.
Just felt good to frickin' just sleep in my own bed.
It's always a nice feeling. It's been a while.
Well, that's what we were joking, and like in the car, Mel and I was joking. It was like we weren't gone long. It's just the fact that we were up and moving and doing something like made it feel like we were gone forever.
That's what I was gonna say about the golf trip. The thing that's the worst is like you have a great time, but because it's a golf trip, you have to wake up at like 7 o'clock because your round's gonna be early. So it's not like you can have a good time and sleep in. Like you gotta fucking get active again.
Trade kills.
Are you playing golf next Thursday, Friday with a coworker and another guy?
Yeah.
Am I invited on that, or is it just? I can't remember. I remember you telling me.
I think you're invited.
Because I met the rep today for the first time. We were trying to plan out another one. He said he's playing next Friday with you and the other guy. And I was like, man, I might have been invited to that. I don't remember. So maybe I'll see you there. Maybe I won't. I don't know.
Did you saw that you went in? That's good.
Oh yeah, I went in today. Had to.
You get your paperwork stuff situated?
Starting to. Everything is starting to. I mean, I also wasn't the one who did that previously, so I'm also learning as I'm doing it. And my assistant keeps asking me if she's the one supposed to be doing it. I keep saying, yes, you are doing this. Is it completely done? No. But we're getting there. I got a laptop for it too. It's good. Because what I learned is I was trying to do it on my iPad, but when I went to go click on like a file, page physical, it has multiple pages.
Yeah.
On the iPad, when I clicked on it, they downloaded a whole PDF, uploaded that. It only showed the first page of the PDF. I couldn't like scroll through the pages.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
So the first couple times I thought it was just uploaded one page. So I denied it and left a comment. And then an email.
Hey, stop.
An email like I uploaded, like sent me a copy of it. Like, hey, here's it. I uploaded it. I don't know what's going on. So oh, this is good. So I went in and tried to upload it myself because maybe someday just mess with the PDF. I uploaded it myself, just a child, and then went through it, and knowing I was maybe
This game is pain and suffering. I don't even know why I still play it.
iPad. It's just not open. So Tim went through the same one and opened it, and the whole thing shut. So okay, that's what it was. Like a software thing. So that made a big difference. Still haven't told me where my office is going to be yet. Still have keys. little bit
How do they not have keys? They just freaking move it over. Right? It's like, here, here's the keys.
They showed me his keychain. It looked like 7 different head janitors put their keys on one keyring. That's what it looked like. There was a triangular carabiner attached. And there was like 3 other carabiners. It had like all these different keys. I was like, what? And then apparently the principal took his GM key to give to somebody else during the middle of the school year. Because I guess he was like, well, you're not doing shit, so someone else needed one. So he took his. I'm telling you, nothing's simple over there.
Love that.
And then my budget keeper submitted all my paperwork for the orders. They all got denied because
Want to do some low
there
tier?
wasn't any money in that account number. So it's like,
Yeah, I just saw a bunch of emails coming in today. I was like, oh my god.
so now it's like, are these things ordered? Well, a lot of things I don't control. That's just like,
Bobbington, I gotta play tanks because I gotta get the mark. You're more than welcome to play whatever you want.
what is going on? Found a potential another assistant.
Nice. Did you fire one? Oh, just like an extra one?
Fine. So, I didn't fire him, but I have a feeling I'm gonna have to move him to a different position. Keep him around, but not necessarily his assistant. You know what I'm saying? He does bring things, but I have a feeling when we sit down, probably next week, go over roles and responsibilities. He's going to have excuses on what he can't do. Stuff I do. He's going to have excuses. So, I have a feeling I'm going to just have to, slide him into a different role and find somebody else to be the assistant in that capacity. Yeah, might be this guy. You would love this guy.
The new guy?
Yeah. He might be one.
You like that?
Super quick. Super quick. but he really wants to get involved in athletics. So.
Well, can't kill a T80U.
Also, Wendy Day, I guess I have 5 extra duty days this summer.
The cool thing about the Hunter are the air-to-ground missiles.
Why do you have 5 extra duties?
I guess because I'm transferring. I don't know if it's a normal thing or not, but like I guess to try and help me.
What, are you going like earlier?
The way the principal secretary told me was like it's not like any 5 days over the summer, pretty much.
No.
It's not going to. I mean, I don't. So I have to talk to him. Like, what is this going to look like? Doesn't really matter to me. I mean, I get paid for it, so that's good news, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Bobbington, I have the Hunter. I just have never really used the air-to-ground missiles. Sound legit.
Are you trying to play some golf like this weekend?
Yeah. Would love to.
Yeah.
Damn.
Depending on what the prices are, I kind of want to play the crane.
Sandhill?
Yeah.
You're just trying to talk dirty to me now.
Depending on what the prices are. Since I'm not. We're in summer mode, so
Surgical
it's gotta be
removal.
cheap.
Damn.
I used my hybrid for the first time.
That's a good one.
Oh, it's fucking terrible.
Oh.
I hate that thing. Can't. Ideally, it should be perfect for me, but I can't hit that shit to save my life.
Really? But you
Yeah.
hit your 3-wood well, right? Or your 5-wood? wherever you
Magical
go?
Salt
Oh, I know.
said. Alright fam, have a great stream, gotta
I
go
literally
do the
unwrapped
stuffs
it
and
all the time.
things.
Alright, Salt, dude. Thanks for hanging out, dude. I didn't even know you were still in here. You're quiet on me.
What is that? Yeah, it was not good.
Magical Salt said. I've been clipping
saw
past
myself
streams with trying to get back into video production stuff.
Yeah, finding clips is time consuming. And then editing the clips, and then all that. I hear you on that.
Magical Salt said. Just been hanging out listening to you in the background, had fun.
Left.
Ricochet? Okay.
Some weird games are being played here. Some weird games being played here.
German tank equal blind.
Today, only thing I have to do is start getting my pre-op clearance done. The surgery I'm having in July.
Oh, for your neck thing?
Yeah. It's more of a pain. And then I got jury duty next Thursday.
What does the weather look like tomorrow or the next day?
I don't even know. I have been disconnected from all things weather.
Surprise, surprise, it's supposed to rain. Steady rain.
Tried to shoot that damn thing's barrel. Can somebody please kill that? That'd be great. Dang it. Thought he was looking around. This one. I don't know why you want to play 9-7. 9-7 is the worst.
We can do something else.
No, it's fine. Probably should be playing it anyways, to be honest. I have things I need to unlock. Give me one sec. Checking that white bee poo. Wait, I've been tasked with prepping some dinner items. Are you going to be playing on here tonight, Beard?
Yeah, I got nothing.